G'day and a warm welcome to all our international viewers to match 8 of this Carlton series between Australia and the West Indies.
Umpire Simon Torfel at the city end as Brett Lee charges in for the first delivery. Good carry through to Gilchrist. Oh, what's that? He's gone, is he? Yes, he's gone! Mark Waugh never touched it, hit his back. It went in the air, Warren took the catch. In fact, Mark Waugh turned away, Ganga's gone, Fleming's come back, it's 1 for none.
Well, this is a mystery. I'm not too sure exactly what happened there, but Mark Waugh didn't seem to pick up this ball at all. He just turned his back on it. Did not see it at all, Mark Waugh. But fortunately for him, Fleming and Australia, it bounced straight up in the air. Well, another failure for the West Indies opening partnership. Another duck. How many ducks have we seen throughout this tournament so far? And the Test series. It's 1 for 0.
Bowling! Good pace. Straight through Ridley Jacobs. That's superb bowling. 145. Too quick for Ridley Jacobs. Too straight. Superb bowling by Brett Lee. And a wonderful start again by this great Australian side.
Again, it's playing across the line here from Ridley Jacobs. The bat going towards mid-wicket instead of playing straight back down the pitch. It's a problem that he has had and will always have against the new ball. Was doing very well down at number 6 and 7. Moved up the order. Different story. 2 for 6.
Brian Lara coming in at 2 for 6. Life is a roller coaster. That's his hit song. Well, he'll be tested here today because Brett Lee's bowling very quickly to the top order. He's knocked over Ridley Jacobs. Quick and full delivery. Just one ball remaining in this over. 3 steps in for Lara. Oh, that's going to be out. Yes, he's got him. He's out. 2 in a row for Brett Lee, playing back and across. Brian Lara has gone for duck, and it's 3 for 6 at the Adelaide Oval. Not coming forward. The little shuffle, plumb in front.
Well, pushed down the order. Behind Marlon Samuels, the young 19-year-old. And what do we get? 1 ball. If that isn't plumb, nothing is. Well, it took him some time to get back to top form, Brett Lee, but he'll be happy with this performance. Brian Lara departs after facing 1 delivery. Another duck, the 43rd duck of the season. It's 3 for 6.
It's gone for, it's over the top. It's 4. Bit of width, fraction short. Didn't try to keep it down. Over the top of the slip cord and well played.
No third man in place, so a very safe shot. 3 slips in the gully, 3 others on the offside, inside the circle. Anything lofted in the air like that will always be safe. Just a bit too short, just a bit too much width outside off stump.
Gone! That's out. Yes, that's definitely out. So it's 4 for 10. Fleming getting the ball to move away a fraction. Samuels playing, caught low down by Gilchrist. It's a shambles at the Adelaide Oval. The Australians going through the top order with this new ball.
Certainly is a shambles. The Australians cheering but not looking all that elated. The crowd, that is. I think they are anticipating a very disappointing day of cricket. 4 for 10, not promising at all. And all this big crowd having turned up looking for a good day of cricket. Well, it would seem as if they're going to be disappointed. They're happy that Australia are doing well, but I think they're a bit disappointed with the response of the West Indies team. Very ordinary for the time being.
Short delivery, he's got it away. That's a good shot. Very good shot. Right off the middle of the bat. He loves this attacking approach. And they're going to have a look to see if this actually reached the boundary. It went so fast, I actually didn't pick it hitting the ground either short of the fence or going over the top. But have a look at that. Short arm jab, away she went. And it looks to me as if it was probably a 4. The rope almost right up against the fence there. Nice drive, straight down the ground. Pick up 3 here. So Ricardo Powell getting away a few good shots. This will be a great experience for him. He's only a youngster, hasn't had much experience in the big time. In the air and into the gap. Well, he hit it nice and firmly. It was just wide of the fieldsman, perhaps just a little lucky. However, fortune favours the brave. Well bowled, that's close. He's given him out. LBW playing forward. It was a slower delivery. It was bang on target. And, well, he had a good look at it, the umpire. And eventually decided, Simon Torfel down there decided that that one was absolutely dead straight. Did it pitch on line, I suppose, is the question.
Pitched in strike zone. Hit the pad in the strike zone. Jimmy Adams must have been playing for some spin. Maybe nick front pad onto back pad. But the deception was there. Jimmy Adams fell for it. He's gone for 4. 5 for 32.
Full toss, straight down the ground. Well, there haven't been very many bad balls. And that one was appropriately dealt with. It probably won't get to the boundary, though. Have a look at this for a throw. Will they go for another one? Yes, they are. It's down the other end. Well, had that been a little flatter, it may have caused a problem. However, they've gone through for 4. It's 5 for 37. Very good in the field. Doesn't seem to be all that happy with his ball. There must be a mark of some sort on it. Well, that's fumbled. Off the pads to be leg byes, and it'll probably end up being 4 leg byes. Yeah, all the way.
This is the type of delivery Ian Harvey is prone to bowl. It tries a lot of things to get wickets. His economy rate's about 4.5 runs per over. It's because he tries so much rather than bowl consistently. Probably lucky to get away 4 leg byes there. That could have been 4 or 6 off the bat if Powell got hold of it.
Oh, bowled him! Clean bowled him! That's another one down. This is turning out to be an absolute nightmare. An absolutely packed house here. They've come to watch a decent game of cricket, and well, all they're seeing is absolute carnage. The West Indies are being knocked over. Monotonous regularity. Watch this. Here we go again. This one just nips back a little bit off the pad onto the stumps, and that's another one down.
Fantastic bowling, Ian Harvey. Ricardo Powell, one of the remaining Dangermen, out 16. There's 6 for 41.
Yes, he's got that one away nicely. That is a good shot. Short outside off stump. Appropriately treated. That'll be 4. Oh, look at that commitment. I don't think he saved it. Simon's diving head first at that one, and then just ducking his head out of the way as he all of a sudden was confronted with a fence down there. Watch him go.
Magnificent effort. Obviously he thinks the West Indies are getting dangerously close to a large total because he's so keen to cut off 1 run. I'd have to say someone should talk to him there.
That's a good shot. It'll be a boundary.
Well, there was a cry of catch it from Shane Warne as it was hit, but I'm not really sure who was supposed to catch it. Maybe the umpire, Simon Torfel, had the best opportunity. This was very well hit. Was in the air, just. Maybe the non-striker.
Bowling.
That's a very good shot again. As you would expect, Nagamutu being a leg spinner, is picking Warne reasonably well.
He's picking him well and he's placing the ball well. It wouldn't surprise me if Damien Fleming just goes a little straighter, a bit off after this shot. It is slightly over-pitched, like the top spinner on that occasion. Nice and straight, that's the key to that one. Nagamutu, nice full face of the bat. Good shot.
Well, that's well hit. It's going to clear the rope? No, just inside the rope.
Well, Mahendra Nagamutu
regardless of the situation, is going to play the same way, and I think he's playing the right way. Taking the attack to the Australians, particularly Shane Warne, his opposite number, fellow leg spinner.
It's not enough, but at least it is a bit of encouragement for the West Indies after they'd slumped to 6 for 41.
That's an unorthodox shot from Joseph, but effective. With all the fieldsmen in catching positions. Chance your arm. Quite out of the middle, but there's nobody out there.
Huge gap out on that field, and that's why Warne's throwing it up, wanting him to have a go.
That's out. That's plumb. No idea, Joseph. No idea against the leg spinner. Missed 2 full deliveries. He put the top spinner or the flipper in. Played back. Plumb in front. Well bowled, Warne. Poorly batted.
Well, didn't need to tease him into playing a shot over mid-wicket this time. Throws in the flipper. Skidder, it's hit in strike zone. It's pitched in strike zone, just hit him in strike zone. Simon Torfel rules. It's hitting the top of leg stump, I'd imagine. And Shane Warne agrees. Australians in unison. They're 7 for 65.
Oh, red hot chance, and Harvey can take those. He knows he can take them as well. They call him the freak because he takes magnificent catches in any position. That was well struck by Nagamutu. That's what saved him. He hit it hard. Went back very quickly. Well struck. Threw out both hands. Couldn't quite get it in the palm of the hand. It's a good shot. Beautifully timed, Nagamutu. His 4th boundary. It's 7 for 73. Out. Yes, Lee gets 4. That was a very good catch. Good quick delivery across the left-hander. Nagamutu goes for 20. A big comeback day for Brett Lee. Hammered at the MCG. He's got 4 for 28 in his 9th over.
One of his overs went for 11 as well. Everything they're trying today is coming off. Sliding it across the left-hander, decking it away, and the Australian fieldsman once again take the chances. Adam Gilchrist, great catch, diving to his left. West Indies on the ropes, 8 for 75.
Oh, it's past the keeper in the stumps. First run for Marlon Black in a one-day national is 4. So he's off the mark. He's in the international scorebook, Marlon Black.
He's had 3 half shouts at LBW. 2 massive Yorkers get through him. And this is a slower ball from Damien Fleming. The off spinner gets forward on it, inside edge, gets it for 4. Brett Lee doing the Andrew Simon stomach dive slide. Just comes up short.
Big show's given him. That'll be LBW, I would think. Maybe a catch. The keeper took it. It was a big shout. Marlon Black going nowhere, but I felt it might have been LBW. Doesn't really matter. Australians on top at 9 for 82 in the 26th over.
Firing it in at off stump, Damien Fleming, and it seemed nicely. Hit him right in line with off stump. Going on to cannon into middle and off, I'd imagine. 1 of 4 that he didn't get an inside edge to. The Australians claim their 9th. The West Indies over the ropes, 9 for 82.
Shout for LBW. Cameron Cuffey smashed it for 4. And that'll bring up the 100 for the West Indies. I'm not really sure what the appeal was for, unless it hit the pad first. Cameron Cuffey eventually got it out of the middle of the bat. It's gone for 4.
Well, I think we all know that Shane Warne won't die wondering. He'll keep on asking. Definitely hit the pad first. It was missing leg though. He looks in wonderment. What was that?
That'll be leg buys again, I suggest. Looks like it's just flicked the front of Cameron Cuffey's pad. He'll get 3 more. And that'll bring up the best partnership for this innings for the West Indies, and it's come the last wicket. It's actually signalled wides.
Again, it would seem as if it brushed something, but again, almost brushed the helmet on the way through. I got the impression that that just clipped the back of the leg again.
Catch! Oh, he's hit that like a rocket. Like a rocket through the offside field. Into the fence for 4. 9 for 123. Oh, and there's a big appeal. That's it. All over. It's taken him 1 ball. It was a slow one as well, and it's got rid of Cuffy. Out LBW for 13. He really does have the ability to come in and take a wicket. He's done it on numerous occasions this season, and Harvey ends up with 2 for 11.
Beaten by the slower ball, playing way too early, Cameron Cuffy. And so the West Indies are out. Cuffy dismissed by that slower ball. Completely deceived by the change of pace. He was right in front. Umpire Davis had no hesitation. And interesting to note that as the West Indies batsmen strolled off, that the 2 players who charged for the dressing room, the 2 Australian players, were Darren Lehmann and Damien Martyn. So perhaps there's going to be a bit of a changing of the batting order. And Brett Lee is applauded off the field by his teammates for a very good bowling performance.
124 runs to win for the Australians. They've dominated with the ball. Can they do the same with the bat? Damien Martyn and Darren Lehmann will be the opening batsmen for the Australians. So there's been a change there already. No Adam Gilchrist and Mark Waugh. Steve Waugh very keen for the Australians to get a hit leading into the finals, and a busy 12 months, a tour to India and also to England. So plenty of international experience required by the Aussie skipper for all his players. Wants to see them out there in the middle doing his very, very best to make sure this team performs consistently right throughout a long 12 months. Well, time to go to the commentary position now, and in the hot seat, Tony Gregg, and with him, Ian Chappell.
Thank you, Simon. It's Nixon McLean on his way in now. First ball, and it's a rip snorter. No ball, however, called. That was a quick delivery for first one. Whistling through, called by the square leg umpire for going just above shoulder height, but boy, I think they probably had a little team talk and said, righto fellas, it's all or nothing here. We've got to get 4 or 5 wickets quickly, and that was the first delivery. Nicely cut away. It'll be close to going for 4. It's a beautifully timed shot. Desperation down there, but well, it was just too nicely timed. The end of the first over, already 8 on the board. That's 4. Over pitched outside off stump, crashed through the offside field. First boundary to Lehmann.
Cameron Cuffy has the advantage of angling across the left-hander, but it can also be a danger because he can give the left-hander a bit of width. Darren Lehmann strong through the offside.
Looking down to the city of Adelaide, a perfect day. Oh, it's a superb stroke. Very good player, Damien Martyn, on both the off and on sides. He's a good driver, he's a good pull and cutter, and that was a beautifully balanced cover drive.
Very good play and a very good shot. Timed it beautifully through the offside, found the gap. Not too sure that the gap that he found should be there though. Not if you're looking to bowl on a reasonable full length.
It's gone again. Too short. As I said, he's good on both sides. He can pull and he can cut, he can drive. It's far too short.
Well, how do you set fields for bowling like this? One ball a bit too full, driven through the offside, and the next too short and it's pulled through the mid-wicket region.
Another great cover drive. This is beautiful batting. Not the big wind up. Beautifully balanced, full face of the bat, splitting the cover field.
The major difference between the Australian bowling and the West Indian bowling. No consistency with the West Indies fast bowlers. Beautiful shot though, look at that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just beautifully playing through the line of the ball. Full face of the bat.
Good shot, just straight onto his pads. This is on drive. Going to go for 4 again. So he's such a sweet timer. 5 boundaries to Damien Martyn.
Just trickling away over the ropes. When you are a beautiful time of the ball just seems to be just about getting there. The fielders chase, thinking that they can prevent it from getting there, and then they get frustrated. Very good shot.
Darren Lehmann finds a gap too. They'll probably make the rope as well. Dive, no dive. Now the local hero, Darren Lehmann, he's been a great servant of South Australian cricket. Loves this ground, makes big hundreds consistently at all types of cricket. Just getting a little bit of width there and a fraction too short, and he loves that area. Punches it through point for 4.
Came onto the front foot, although he was hitting it square of the wicket, Darren Lehmann.
Nicely played. So that's probably his best stroke. 6 fours now. That was a beautiful stroke. Balanced, placement. It wasn't a bad ball. It was just a fraction short. He was in position beautifully. Poise and grace.
Certainly placed it very well on this occasion, Damien Martyn.
The grass down in front, down onto the ground. Oh, that's a good shot. Boy, he does play the pull shot well. And obviously, he gets plenty of practice coming from Western Australia, and just watch this one again. Into position beautifully.
He's making it look so easy, as if he's got so much time. Just rocks back, doesn't move the foot back and across, but just rocks back. Puts it straight through the gap without too much fuss at all. The good thing about the way Australia has batted in this series is that they're today, after 11 and a half overs, none for 63, and they haven't tried anything too unusual.
Oh, he's blasted that one through the offside. So a lovely pull shot for 4 in front of square on the leg side, and then a blistering cut shot.
Exactly the same footwork involved here. Won't be a huge back step. It's just a change of weight. Little forward movement there, then a transfer onto the back foot, just a little bit across his stumps and right in the middle of the bat.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful shot. That one's off the back foot, and that brings up his half century. Well, he's brought it up in style. 3 very elegant shots. A lovely pull shot, a lovely cut shot, and then a back foot drive through the offside field, which is as good a shot as we've seen throughout his innings. It's very well played.
Can't see a better 50 than that. And this shot, as we said before, just a minimum of fuss, but look at it go. Off the back foot. We saw him play a cut shot, a cross bat shot last over.
Damien Martyn on strike. Oh, lovely little chop shot down to third man. He's played almost every shot in the book here today.
There's nothing wrong with that bowling by Nagamutu, but once the Australians work out that it's not going to spin a whole lot and it'll spin consistently, they can play these shots. Use the pace of Nagamutu. He's reasonably quick for a spinner, and run him fine. A bowler like Shane Warne has got more loop, more drift, and maybe the possibility of more grip on the wicket. And that all puts doubts in the batsman's mind and doesn't give them the confidence to play like that.
It's a lovely square drive from Lehmann.
That boundary moves Darren Lehmann into the 40s. Certainly made the local crowd very happy. There's lots of runs here at the Adelaide Oval, Darren Lehmann. He's made a lot of them with that sort of shot square of the wicket. Just 10 more now required.
Oh, it's a good shot. It just delayed the contact point nicely to make it into a late cut rather than a square cut. Square cut would have been well covered by the man on the boundary.
It's a nice piece of adjustment, Darren Lehmann. I think his initial thoughts were to play a square drive, to try and hit on the front foot. Realised he wasn't there, just transferred his weight back. A lovely back cut.
Wrongen, and he's found the hole. Found the hole in the outfield, one bounce, and the perfect finish for the Adelaide Oval crowd as Lehmann brings up his 50, and Australia with a rare 10-wicket victory over the West Indies. Australia at none for 124. Brett Lee has been named man of the match, and we say good night now from Adelaide Oval on a big Australian victory.